Wake up and get to this paper. Put it on paper. Yeah, never needed motivation. Just a little concentration. Winning on every.
Well, what a career it has been thus far for Erin Blanchfield, still on the right side of 25 years of age. Another fighter who came to the UFC with a lot of expectations as to how she could do. Her grappling and her wrestling, many believe right now, is the best in this UFC women's flyweight division. She has passed every test presented, high-level tests at that. Jessica Andrade, the former world champion. Tyler Santos was a fighter that a lot of people thought would have the upper hand against Blanchfield. She passed that test as well. Aren't going to be a lot of fights in front of Blanchfield before she fights for the world title. We'll see how she fares in a huge spot here tonight. So Valentina Shevchenko back on the proven ground here tonight. You got to think some of these super fights are going to materialize at this stage of her career. Perhaps a trilogy with Amanda Nunes, potentially a title defense against Zhang Weili. But make no mistake about it, 125 pounds, she has distanced herself from the pack.
Yes, there is a lot out there for Valentina. Super fights are on the horizon, but the only time that those present themselves is whenever you have really dominated the division that you fight in. Valentina has done that. She has beaten everyone, and she has dominated most of them. So let's see if tonight she can once again get her hand raised and look at some of those things that are out there for her to accomplish.
7 title defenses and counting for Shevchenko. She moved down to 125 pounds back in 2017, and needless to say, she has not looked back. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Erin Cold-Blooded Blanchfield. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we are at Honda Center in Anaheim, California, and every time I walk into this venue, I can't help but think back to UFC 157 in 2013. The night women were finally welcomed inside the octagon, and good to be back here, obviously, in a venue that has a lot of history.
A lot of history for sport, but the biggest night in women's mixed martial arts history. Ronda Rousey defended her title against Liz Carmouche. What a fantastic night, and it shows that night that women could headline shows in main events and bring the fans as well as anyone else in mixed martial arts.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Shevchenko gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there.
Controlling the fight behind that jab.
Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect. Blanchfield gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there. 2 minutes have gone by. That shot is blocked by Shevchenko.
Oh, high kick.
jab by Blanchfield. All right, so we'll see how soon she goes to the single leg takedown. Goes for it right there and gets it.
I mean, when we spoke to her earlier in the week, she told us what she was going to do.
Right.
It's insane to watch her implement it so beautifully.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without it.
Oh, nice box.
Oh, nice jab up top by Erin Blanchfield. And just misses with that big right hand.
Another takedown land.
Shevchenko gets back up again. Nicely done. Able to land with the lead uppercut there. Oh, big elbow. Superman punch lands. Blanchfield's hook shot there looked pretty good, but blocked by the defense.
Great job by her landing that nice kick.
15 seconds. Well, she has become a master of the single leg takedown here in MMA, and she got it done there once again.
She has learned that she can get ahead of her opponent with a single leg finish. She has so many different techniques to finish. Her opponents can't keep up with her.
I need another one just like that. You won that round. No wavering. You keep the pressure. You stay.
All right, there's the horn. Let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC. What a display of striking.
Yeah, John, she did a great job. I mean, she knew exactly what she needed to do, and she mixed everything up beautifully, right? Every punch landed to a kick. Whenever her opponent thought kicks, she would follow up with punches. It was a masterclass in striking over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round?
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
That's a big strike right there.
Big power shot there.
Great job setting up that high kick. Everything's on point tonight. She lands another beautiful combo.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still standing.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on the bike now. She's got to get out to the 60 out, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing it.
Both fighters exchanging the pocket here. Able to block the punch there. All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round two. That
She's hurt back. Oh, nice level change.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
She's got her back now. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Erin Blanchfield. Going for the arm here.
That submission was tight.
All right, so she bails on the submission, favoring the position. Your thoughts on that?
John, she had it pretty tight, but she recognized she was going to lose it. So she kept the dominant position. I think that was very smart of her. And this is where she's good. Once she's on top is where she's a beast.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes going.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
1 minute to go, round two. Oh, and how about that? They make their way back to the feet. Crowd going crazy. What a moment for these two athletes.
The crowd is losing their mind. While they like the grappling, they love a good stand-up fight.
Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect, though.
Beautiful. Keep that pressure up.
swing and a miss by Shevchenko. Final seconds of the round. Blanchfield's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man, shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. Man, it looks like you could slide a $50 right into that gash on her cheek. Better to be there than above the eye, but not a great look either way.
Absolutely, and just a visual of that cut at the end of the fight is not a good thing. She was a little bit lax in her defense, and she's ultimately paying for it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so 2 pretty good previous rounds. Now another round is underway. Your thoughts on what we might see here over these 5 minutes?
That one of these young ladies will really start to try and drive the point home that she is the better fighter.
Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Blanchfield's eye starting to swell now. Right-left combo by Valentina Shevchenko. And there's the single. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Nice jab.
No idea how these 2 women are standing. They're both landing massive shots.
Oh, nice straight there by Shevchenko. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as this fight gets long.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Ooh, look how tight that arm triangle is.
Yeah, she's got it deep.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware of the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. That strike blocked by Shevchenko. Under 2 minutes to go. Blanchfield gets yet another takedown.
In the half guard.
And she's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, so have the get-ups. All right, so she lands again to the body, and seemed like maybe a winch from her opponent there. Those are starting to pile up.
Yeah, the winch will turn into big emotional reaction if she continues to take these shots. She's got to do something different, man. She's got to do something that will tell her opponent that these will not land anymore.
She missed with that jab. Oh, more of the same. She lands again, and the swelling continues to increase on her opponent.
Man, she's so fast. She's so good at targeting certain areas of her opponent's head. And now you see that swelling starting to advance.
Blanchfield's in half guard now. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Impressive is this young woman. High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard 5s tonight if need be. Correct stack guard here, DC. She's got the feet on the hips if she wants to escape.
Yeah, she's free. I mean, she's free. Once you get your feet on the hips, you're free. And she has done that. She has beaten the position. All she has to do now is extend her opponent away from her, kick her off, post her hand on the mat. Just basic jiu-jitsu stand up to get right back to fight on her feet.
Yeah, that punch was blocked. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, she's got her kicking game going now.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Blanchfield's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight.
She lands a beautiful punch here. Ooh, big shot lands.
That shot blocked by Shevchenko. All right, so a lot of blood becoming a factor now as she continues to attack.
You know, I remember when the cut first happened, you saw her smile. Like, okay, I got her now. Now I'm in my zone. But now all this blood, you can see she was having a great time because every time she hits her, the blood flies. She can see the effect of the strikes. It is perfect for this young lady, this crazy young lady, because she loves doling out punishment.
Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight. Under a minute to go in round 4. Shevchenko's postured up. She's got her stacked up here. Establishing the jab here.
She's hurt very bad. She's gonna escape. She has to get through it. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's gonna take one more. It's gonna end the night.
Oh, saved by the bell. Huge shot stunned her just before the end of the round. And now you see her walking back to that stool, a little bit unsure of herself. We'll see if her corner can get her head back in this fight. Might have been on the wrong end of a 10-8 there at the end of that round. Huge knockdown just before the end of the frame. All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC, chief among it, the big knockdown courtesy of that punch.
A big knockdown off of that punch. She was flowing, letting everything go, and then she sat down on that strike that put her opponent down. It looked like the fight was over, but we do go forward.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round.
Oh, nice.
Oh, she's really starting to... Connection fire there. Seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her...
Oh my goodness, she hurt her again.
Look at her.
Oh, my goodness!
What a fight! So how about this result tonight? She told us in the fighter meeting, I got to get a finish here tonight. She absolutely kept the judges out of it. That is her signature win, and this crowd enjoyed every minute of it.
Signature win, John. She has never looked better. She said she was going to get a finish. She got the finish. What a tremendous performance by this young lady.
We now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 48 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko.
Well, man, is Valentina Bullet Shevchenko fun to watch when she is on, as she was here tonight. This is a fighter who has been mixing the martial arts for a long time now, way before it was in vogue. And, of course, the results speak for themselves. Congratulations to Valentina Shevchenko.